Hello budget people and welcome back to my channel. My name is She's on a Budget and today we are back for another video. In this video I'll be sharing with you my sinking fund results for the month of July. So if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in watching, stay tuned. Okay guys, so welcome back to my channel. I do hope you are all well. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking on yet another video. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you are kept up to date with all of my future videos. But guys, we are back for another sinking fund results video, and I'll also be doing a cash exchange on my notes. But yeah, this is going to be quite a busy video. I'm checking in envelopes from both of my binders. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so I'm going to start with my side income binder first of all. I usually do this the other way round. So I'm going to start with my emergency fund envelope, and I'm going to be using this as my bank this week. So I'm going to put this into my cash tray in a second. The reason behind this is because I always put my emergency fund money into my emergency fund bank account at the end of each month. That way I'm not tempted to use it. So I am going to put this into the bank right away. But first of all, I'll use it to like exchange for larger notes for my other envelopes. So that goes in there. I do have to add to it the money that I had left over in my household envelope for the month. So I had £10 left over. But let's do a cash check before we use it as the bank. So we've got 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, £510. So we've got £510 that we're going to be using as our bank. And that's also the amount of money that I'm going to be adding to my balance, which is in my emergency fund account. So I've already put down at the bottom here, I've got my emergency fund at the bottom. We currently have a balance of £1,690 in the bank. I added into my emergency fund envelope £1,010 this month, so a lot of money. But I did use £500 of that in IKEA for like my room makeover. I showed you in my weekly vlog video. If you haven't checked that out, do check it out guys. The wardrobe and all the bits I bought are amazing, so it was well worth the spend. So my closing balance, my emergency fund is £2,200. Guys, do you not think that is amazing? I mean, my goal for this year was to have an emergency fund of 2,500. A lot of things have changed. I know I probably need a lot more than that, but to be at this point here already is unreal. Halfway through the year, we're already close to our goal for the whole year. So I'm so happy about that. So yeah, let's get started with the remaining envelope. Okay, so now that I've got my bank, I'm just going to go through and do my regular check-in. So I've got my hair and beauty envelope here, and at the beginning of the month I had £90 in this envelope. I added 50, so we should have 140. We've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, which we do. And that's all done. I am going to exchange these two £10 notes for a 20. I like to try and keep large notes in these wallets so that they are able to be used for a longer period of time. So hair and beauty is all done. Next, I have my closed envelope, and at the beginning of the month I had £50 in my closed envelope. I added in 50. We didn't spend any money, so we should have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, £100 in here, which we do. I'm going to change my two 10s for a 20, and I'm going to put that back in here. Next we have my eating out envelope, and guys, I spent so much money from this envelope this month. And yeah, if you don't know already, I am going to be doing a sinking fund freeze. So these are like non-essential sinking fund envelopes in this binder. We're gonna have a freeze on them, guys. No spending in August. So at the beginning of the month for eating out, which used to be date night, it's now eating out, we had £50 in the envelope. I added in £40, so we had £90 overall, but I spent £70, so we only have £20 left over. So a lot of money was spent on eating out this month. Going to curb that going forward. So yeah, eating out only has £20 in there. And then my tech envelope at the beginning of the month for tech, I had, where are you? I had £20 in my envelope. I added in 50, so we should have £70 here now. We've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, which we do. And I'm just going to change up 2 of these £10 notes for a 20. And that can go back in here. Okay, next we have my savings challenge envelope. I do not count the money in this envelope, so we can skip past this one. I don't check it in. YouTube is next. So YouTube at the beginning of the month I had £125. We added in 80, so we should be over the £200 mark. We've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 05. So £205. And I use this money for all things to do with like this channel. So lighting I may need, even like getting my nails done. I use money from this envelope for that. Everything you see on this channel, everything you see me using, the money that I have in this envelope goes towards that. So yeah, this is why it's so important for me to have this envelope. Okay, so we have got 205 in there now. And that goes in here. The last envelopes I have in this binder, we have my Debts Noble envelope. As you've probably noticed, I haven't stuffed any money in my Debts Noble envelope this month because I'm focusing solely on my emergency fund at the moment. And then I also have 2 new envelopes. We have got luxury, which is going to be for like a luxury purchase, like my next luxury purchase. I did buy myself a lovely bathrobe a couple of months ago, and I'm looking to buy myself like a nice bag. Not for now, guys. Focus is solely on emergency fund, but I will be using this envelope at some point in the future and just slowly add to that so that I can get myself something as a little treat. And then my last envelope, again, probably not going to be used for now, but this is my holiday envelope. And yeah, just for a little break for myself and the children. I see myself probably adding to this envelope really slowly, maybe in the first instance, but I will be getting some money from like my saving challenges in the next 5 or so months that I can probably really like attack this envelope with quite aggressively. So depending on what our plans are for next year, or maybe at the end of this year, we'll see how well this envelope goes. But yeah, those are all of my envelopes in my side income binder. And then moving on to my sinking funds. So I have got my personal envelope here first of all, and we did a little bit of a spend in here as well. At the beginning of the month I had a balance of £70. I added 20, but we spent 40, so we now have got 20, 35, 45, £50 in here. And I'm just going to do a quick change, so I'm going to have to move these back. So we've got our £50 going back in there. And then Nevaeh is next. At the beginning of the month, I had £140. I added in 20. We haven't obviously spent any money from her envelope because this goes towards her birthday. So we've currently got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 45, 55, 60. So we've got 160 in here now. As I said, this goes towards her birthday present, event, whatever she's planning on doing for her birthday, and that will be in November of this year. Okay, next we have Jada, who is my eldest daughter's envelope, and at the beginning of the month she had 85. I added in 20, so we've now got 20, 40, 60, 85, 95, 105. And again, this is for her birthday, whatever she plans to do with or on her birthday, she can use this money to go towards that. Her birthday is next February. And then we have car maintenance. At the beginning of the month, I had 110. I added in 40. Praise God, we didn't have to use any money from this envelope this month. And we currently have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40. So we've got 100. Let me do that again. I think I did that wrong. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we've got 150. Couldn't count there. So I've got £150 in this envelope. I'm going to change up some of these tens for 20s, and that is all done. And next we have my son's envelope, so Tyrese's envelope. He had £50 at the beginning of the month. I added in 20, so we currently have got 20, 40, 55, 65, 70. Which is brilliant. Again, this goes towards his birthday present / whatever he wants to do on his birthday. Next we have my water bill envelope. So this is my water bill for next year. At the beginning of the month I had £60. I added in 20. We are trying to save £260 by next April. So this is 20, 40, 65, 75, 80. So we have £80 in here now. Okay, so I'm just going to change up the 5s. And yeah, that is all done. And then we have my car tax envelope. At the beginning of the month, I had £40. I added in 20. This is again for like next year's bill. We currently have got 20, 45, 55, £60 in here. So I've got £60 in here now. The aim for this one is about £150, maybe 160, guys. Depends on what they do in terms of like increasing the road tax for next year. And then car insurance is next. At the beginning of the month, I had £360. I added 60. This is for my car insurance bill for next year. The aim is to get to 780. We've currently got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 94, 5, 10, 15, 20. So we've got 420 in here now. Okay, so I'm just going to change these up. We're running out of 20s. We're running out of 20s. I may have to start using 50s. Shall I use 50s in here? I could use the 50s, can't I, guys? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Let me check I did that right. 20, 40, 60, 81. Let me do another one. 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. Yeah. Okay, so I really do love these 50s. They're so pretty, guys. They're so cute. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't actually put them back in the bank, to be honest. Yeah, they can go into my car insurance envelope and keep it nice and flat. Okay, moving on to my gifts envelope. We had £40 at the beginning of the month. Didn't add any money to this envelope this month. Didn't have any birthdays. So we still have the same £40. So that's good. We do have a couple of birthdays next month or this month. Pets. So my fishies and my dog. So Harley, this is their envelope. At the beginning of the month, I had £20. I added 20, but I also spent 20. So I spent £20 in pets at home. So we should have the same £20 that we had at the beginning of the month, guys. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to add a £20 note into their envelope. Yeah, I did have to buy some gravel and some fish food, and I bought them a little statue as well. Is it a statue? What do you put into the fish tank? I don't know. Some statue. But I feel like the tank just looks so much more prettier. Pets are all done. And then healthcare, at the beginning of the month, healthcare had 75, added £10, we should have 85. This is money is meant to be towards my next pair of glasses, guys. I still haven't booked my appointment. I'm so bad. 20, 40, 60, 75, 85. So we've got 85 in here now. And I'm going to change up these two 5s for a 10, and then these two 10s for a 20. I can go back in here, and then we have my annuals envelope, and this is for like my annual insurances, which are due in January, sorry, not July. At the beginning of the month, I had 55, added in 10, so we should have 65 in here. We've got 20, 40, 55, 65 in here now. So I'm just going to change up my notes again for larger ones, and yeah, that is all done. The only money I have left over is my rollover money. I already counted it last video, but I'll just do a check for you. This is money that I leave in this envelope and use throughout the month to help support me with expenses that are due to come out before I get paid again. So we've currently got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 50, 60. So we got £460 in here. Okay, so I can come in now and do my totals. So I know that at the beginning of the month I had £3,115 altogether. I'm just going to add up the amount of money that I added in. And in total, that comes to £1,540. In terms of money going out though, I spent £500 at IKEA, add £70 from eating out, £20 for my pet sinking fund, and £40 from my personal, which is £630. So when I put my starting balance in, so £3,115, and I add the amount of money that I put in, so 1540, and then I take away the amount that I spent. It leaves me with £4,025. And guys, I cannot believe I have over £4,000 in my sinking funds. I know this money has already been assigned a job, so they all have been set out for different purposes, but you know, just to know that I have that money to fall back on is so amazing, guys. I cannot tell you or explain enough. I remember when I did my first video and my aim was to save up £500. Like, I'd never had £500 put to one side that I could use in an emergency, and now to have over £4,000 as my sinking fund amount is just crazy. If you haven't got that money available for an emergency or expenses that you know are definitely going to come up, do get started, guys. Even if you start with £5 a week, £5 a month, £5 every 3 months, do get started. It's so important to have some money put to one side for a rainy day. But yeah, guys, that's all for now. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you are kept up to date with all of my future videos, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Bye, guys.